Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. Today we are discussing a very important topic, alert handling in Selenium automation. Today we have trainer Priyanka with us who holds 15 plus years of experience in automation, and she'll walk you through 3 types of alerts: simple alert, confirmation alert, prompt alert, and how to handle automation pop-ups. Let's get started.
Hello everyone, this is Priyanka. Let's understand in today's topic how to handle any alert in Selenium. So what is alert first? Guys, whenever you interact with any real-time application and maybe you are submitting some form, right? At that time, if you enter some wrong detail, then application sends you that information through some alert window or through some pop-up window. And that is called alerts in Selenium. So in very simple manner, any kind of message window, any kind of pop-up window, if you can see from that application, well, we can just call it as alert. Topic is we need to understand how through the automation using Selenium tool, we are able to handle any alert. So let me explain you in a technical manner. Okay. First of all, what is meant by alert and how many different types of alerts are there? So in a simple word, in like alert is just kind of message or any kind of notification box that notify the user about some information, or it might be asked for permission to perform certain kind of operation. Whenever it comes to the types of alert, because whenever you are interacting with application, you might able to see there is a alert with simple OK button. You might able to see alert window with some OK and cancel button both. Or somewhere you might able to see alert is coming with some prompt. So these are the 3 different types of alerts available in application. First is simple type of alert. We can call it as simple alert, where you can see alert with OK button. Second is confirmation alert, alert with both OK and the cancel button. And somewhere you might able to see prompt alert, where you can enter some data, right? And then you can able to pass that or handle that particular alert. Even in real time, somewhere while interacting with application, you might able to see some authentication window, authentication alert, or we can call it as authentication pop-up. So how exactly we in Selenium, we are able to automate any kind of alert or any kind of authentication window. That is what we'll be learning today. So I will also cover, okay, how exactly we are able to interact with any authentication pop-up through this entire video. So before continue through Selenium topic, like how in Selenium we can able to handle any alert, let me show you 3 different types of alert and their example. So guys, if you can see this application, Internet Heroku app, then you can see 3 buttons are present. And whatever button you will interact, you will able to see one alert. Example, if I click on the first button, you can see one small window appear, and that is called alert window in this application. And this is a simple type of alert. Why simple? Because there is simple message and one only button we can see, that is the OK button. So whenever there is a message and even you can see the window which is appear with one button, we can just call it as simple alert. And guys, the point is, if you don't interact with this alert, you will not able to perform any operation on your application, right? So if you try to click in background, okay, in any of this button, it will not work. You need to understand, you need to first interact with this alert box. You need to click on the OK button, and then only you are able to proceed. Example, second type is confirmation alert. See if I can click on this. I can see alert message. Even I can see there are 2 buttons. One is OK, another one is a cancel. And then we can able to click on any of this button. And then whatever button you will interact. In this application, you will able to see one result message also, right? You click cancel. What is prompt type? Click on the button. You will see alert window. There you can see one input box where you can enter something, right? Suppose I'm just writing at this moment, hi. So whatever message it is, and then you will able to see again 2 buttons. Click on any one and then only we are able to continue. So I can see here you enter hi, right? This message is coming. So in real time also, if you interact with the application and if you miss some data, you will get that notification from the application. And then it is important to understand how we can handle that particular alert. Because in Selenium, Selenium will not automatically handle it. We as an automation engineer, we need to write a script for the same. So guys, let me show you one more. real-time example. If I can open Mail application, okay, and see here you can see sign in option, and then you need to enter Mail email ID and password. Suppose I'm just writing my name, okay, and at this moment without writing any password, if I can click on the button, see, I'm getting one alert box, right? This is my alert window, right? Where you can see my messages, please enter your password, and this is coming from Mail, means it is coming from application, right? At this moment, I can see there is only one button. So how you will understand what type of alert it is? Based on the structure, you need to understand. This is just a simple alert. Okay, whenever there is a one button, this is a simple alert. Two button okay with cancel means confirmation alert. You are confirming, right? Application is confirming what you wanted to do. Okay, or click on cancel. Then somewhere you might able to see prompt alert. So let's understand in automation how we can able to automate all these three types of alert. So this is the application URL. I will come back to Eclipse. So guys, we are using Eclipse editor here, right? In your case, you can use any editor, okay, which is supported for Java. So Eclipse, IntelliJ, anything will be fine. And just create a Maven project. So many of the time we have discussed how to create a Maven project, right, in the previous video. So already you are aware. Those are new. Let me explain. Just go to file and then you will get new option and then you will get Maven project. And you can just create a simple project. Okay. So let me show you from the scratch. This is how you can create a simple project. Click on next and give some name. So group ID always represent organization name. I'm writing Star Agile. And then here I'm writing artifact ID. Project name, I'm writing Selenium Maven. Okay. Test. Done. And let me click on finish. So whatever project name you are providing, Maven project will be ready. Inside a Maven, which is a very popular build automation, or we can say build and the project management tool, and it is developed by Apache Foundation. It's very popular framework. It is followed by developer tester both, right? So in Maven, how you can begin? You need to first attach dependencies in your form.xml file. This is the main configuration file for our project. So inside form.xml, here, very first we can attach dependency. Let me just add dependencies, opening and closing. And between this, we can add Selenium dependency, we can add TestNG dependency also, right? So depends on your requirement, you can add a dependency inside this project. I'll just go with Selenium and TestNG dependency, where you will get the dependency. So Apache Foundation, they have given us one global repository, we can say centralized repository, remote repository, and that is called Memvian repository. So you can just search for Memvian repository, which is Maven repository, and then you can search for first Selenium Java, which is a Selenium dependency. Click on it. Whatever latest version it is, you can copy the same dependency, come back to Eclipse and do paste it. Okay, and just use Control Shift plus F and press the Control Shift F to save your dependency. Control S, right? After that, I will go with TestNG dependency also. So let me add TestNG. And any version of TestNG it is fine. Do add latest version suppose. Copy and just attach here. Control Shift F so that it will inline and Control S. Do save it. So very first project and the configuration for the project we need to complete. Once it is done, then under SRC test Java, you can create new package. So I will go with new package. I will just write com.webtesting. And under this, I will create one TestNG class. Okay. So let's just add TestNG class and there we can write. Okay, first test case, which I will be showing you today, alert handling. So let me just write alert handling. My test case name, here I'm writing test alerts. Okay. So we are covering different types of alerts. So I'm just writing test alerts. And here we can start our first session with Chrome browser. So let me write create a driver session. how we guys are able to create a driver session. In Selenium, we have to write first line, web driver, it is equal to new Chrome driver. And guys, whenever you write this statement, it will create a session with Chrome browser. And then you will able to see one Chrome browser will open, right? So let's import WebDriver and Chrome driver. WebDriver, technically it's an interface in Selenium. Chrome driver, it's a class in Selenium. And we need to simple interact, or we need to import it from respective Selenium package. Main Selenium package is org.openqa.selenium. Okay, do remember it for your interview. If you are not able to see that import option, as you can see at this moment, if I can keep my mouse pointer on WebDriver, and if you are not able to see that option right here, nothing is coming, right, to import. Better, you can use shortcut key Control Shift O, and automatically it got imported from the Selenium package. Once it is done, let's navigate to our application using driver.get command. And here we can pass, okay, this time, again, I need to copy URL address. So let me go back and let me copy this complete URL address. And I will just provide here. Okay, this is my URL address. Okay, how we can proceed? Right, first, very first, you need to understand how Selenium able to identify alert, how Selenium handle the alert. Guys, there is no automatic step. Okay, whenever we create a driver session, Selenium driver, I mean current web driver, always focus on the main page where the session it was created. But if you wanted to go to alert window and if you wanted to handle it, then we need to ask a Selenium to switch to that alert window and then handle it. Now in Selenium, automatic frame handling, window handling, alert handling, it's not possible. We have a separate command for that, that is switch to command. Okay, switch to method in simple word. Using switch to method, you are able to directly interact with that alert window. Means at this moment, let me explain the topic. See, whenever we create a session, suppose this is my first window, right? And in this window, I have opened some application. At this moment, I have opened this application, right? And then what happened? Your web driver, this driver reference, can able to interact whatever element is present on this application, right? So it might be link, it might be drop down, it might be button, text box, anything. We can easily automate that. But suppose I'm clicking on one particular button or maybe link, and then I'm able to see one new window is coming or appearing here, right? And this is my alert window. So guys, will Selenium directly go to that alert and directly handling that alert? Absolutely not. Selenium always focus on the main window only. If you really wanted to go to that alert window and handle the alert window, then driver is here, right? Driver is pointing here. We need to ask a driver to switch to that alert, and then only we can interact with that particular alert, right? So in Selenium, to handle an alert, Selenium provides one interface to you, that is alert interface. Interface is very simple to remember because name is same, alert. So we have one alert interface, and an alert interface provides four important methods. Only with respect to those methods, we can easily able to interact with any type of alert and we can able to handle it. Okay. But try to understand the theoretical concept. Selenium cannot directly handle alert immediately, or let's suppose what I can say by default, right? Selenium cannot handle it by default. You need to write a script to handle any alert, any frame, any window, anything, right? Currency understanding alert handling. So with respect to alert handling, how Selenium can automate the alert? Very first, we need to understand how we can able to open that alert first. Okay, which step will interact whenever you follow that step and you are able to see that alert. Then to open, or we can say to handle that alert, very first Selenium need to switch to that alert window, right? So driver has to switch. Driver, I will write, driver has to switch to alert window. Okay. And how it is possible? So we have a very separate, very special command that is called switch to command. Okay. Using switch to command. And if you wanted to directly switch to alert, then there is a method, alert method. You need to follow this. Okay. Selenium Guys, let me add some points here. Have a look. Selenium supports or Selenium provides better alert interface. Okay, alert interface to handle alert. To handle alert. Okay, so alert interface support 4 methods. What are those methods, everyone? First is get text method. Get text is to get the text of the alert. Second one, which is accept. Accept will simulate the action of OK button. Third is dismiss. Dismiss method, which will help you to simulate cancel button action. And the fourth one is, okay, send keys. In Selenium, we are having send keys method to interact with any input box. Means whenever you wanted to type something, we always prefer send keys. Here, to handle prompt type of alert, okay, you can use send keys method. It's very simple. So guys, let me show you practically. Whenever you open this application, let's start automation with, okay, let me write here comment, alert 1, which is a simple alert. Okay, simple type of alert. How we can able to handle it? So very first, I need to click on this alert, right? And see, we have already observed the behavior of this application. Whenever you click and whenever you handle this alert, whatever interaction it is, based on that, you can see here some result window. I mean result message, right? So we can able to capture this result message also for the confirmation. So very first, I would like to click on this button, right? So let's identify the button address. Right click on that button. Then you can go to this inspect option. You will able to see dev tool get open. From this, you can identify the address of the button. At this moment, you can see this button code is highlighted here, right? By observing the code, you can use your locator. Selenium support total 8 locator. ID is the most primary one. But whenever you can see there is no ID, no name, no class name, we can usually prefer dynamic locator, which is XPath or maybe CSS selector. I will go with XPath because it's very straightforward scenario. I can see there is only visible text is available for this button and tag name is button. So I will go with text method of XPath. So guys, copy entire visible text, open Finder, Control F. There I can start writing my XPath. Tag name is a button. There I can write text is a method. And here I can print that text. See, one of one match. Means I can use this locator to interact with this button. Let's copy the same. And my first statement is driver dot find element by dot XPath. This is the XPath. And I would like to click on this button. Guys, what will happen when you click? Alert will open. Correct? Alert will open. And then we can able to handle it. Means once alert will open, I need to ask a driver to switch to this alert. So I will add this line here. As soon as alert will open, I need to ask a driver to switch to that alert. For this step, you need to write. Okay. So I will be writing here driver dot switch to dot alert. And please observe carefully. Whenever you write this method return type is what? Alert interface object. Okay, so when you keep your mouse pointer, see it here. It's alert interface object. Just this is alert 1. At this moment, I'm trying to show you first alert, simple alert. And then you can import it from Selenium, see org OpenQA Selenium, right? So alert interface provided by the Selenium. And then whenever you switch to alert, you will get a full control of that alert window. And then whatever operation you want, you can easily perform on the same. So at this moment, I would like to get the text of the alert. So I'm writing alert 1 text is here. Alert 1 text is, and let's capture here the text of alert. So alert 1 dot get text, right? Simple. How we can simulate action of OK button? Because on simple alert, you will see only one button, OK button. There you can just write alert 1 dot accept. Very simple. Okay. So guys, just observe. Whenever you write alert 1 dot, 4 methods only you will see. One is the accept, dismiss, There you can see get text, and the fourth one is send keys, which is coming from alert interface only. So it's quite easy to interact with alert, right? Using this 4 method in Selenium. Very first, whatever alert it is, or whenever you are performing any step and you are able to see there is an alert, immediately switch to that alert and do interaction on that alert. It's very simple step that we follow in automation. Let me show you output. If I can save this code and if I can execute the same, see how exactly it is executing. Okay, application will launch. Perfect. Now you can see it will click on the button and it will be very fast. Yes, it is very fast. So at this moment button is interacted. See, we got the alert message also, but let's do one more step. Whenever you click on that alert, right, means if I open the alert and if I can click on that button, immediately some result is appearing here. Let's do capture the same. So I will just go and identify the web element. Okay, there is a ID. I'll go with the ID. And guys, this window, this result option, it is coming for all three alert, right? Means same element I would like to capture for all three alert. So I will just declare it one time. I'm writing here driver find element by dot ID. This is the ID. Okay. And I will just declare it as a web element. Web element. So web element is interface in Selenium, right? Whenever you identify any web element, find element always return you single web element interface object. So I'm declaring the same. What is this? This is my result. Okay, result. I will say option. Done. And then this web element interface I need to import from Selenium. Done. So whenever we have that result window after interacting with alert, every time we wanted to capture the text of that result option. So I will just write here alert 1 result is. Okay. Here, what is that option name? Result option. I'm writing same result option dot get the text. Whatever message it is, just try to capture the same. So let me save this code again and let me show you the output. So initially we are able to capture that alert message, but this time I would like to show you how you guys are able to capture result message also and see. Okay, first alert is interacted very fast. Whenever you close it, here you can see you successfully click an alert. So we got the correct answer, right? This is what alert 1 interaction. Simple alert interaction. Now, just to proceed with alert number 2, I will do one thing. I will add some separation here. Okay. And now let's process with alert number 2. What is the second type of alert? Alert 2 is confirmation alert. Confirmation alert, where you can see two buttons, OK or cancel, right? And as per the requirement, we can follow the same. So guys, very first, how you can able to open confirmation alert? We just need to click on this button and there you can see alert is opening, right? Let's automate this step. Means I need to first capture identification for this particular button. So very first, inspect the button, check the code. Again, it's the same button tag and this is the visible text. I will go with same XPath and here I will just update current text of that button. And yes, you can see 1 of 1 match. Copy the same, come back and let's write driver. Very first, before switch, find. Then I will first click on that button. Whenever we click on the button, absolutely alert will open. And whenever alert will open, yes, I would like to perform same step. Switch to that alert, right? So how we can switch to that alert? We need to write a simple step. Driver switch to alert. And alert method returns you alert interface object. So I'm just writing this is my alert number 2. Easy. Suppose everyone, if you really wanted to check that window, okay, few seconds you wanted to open it, keep it open, right? Because Selenium speed of execution we can't control. But there we can use static wait. That's a Java concept. You can just add thread.slip just to observe the result properly. Add the timeout, okay, as per your wish, but I'm writing 1.5 second, means 1500 millisecond. And this will throw an exception. Let's throw the same. Add exception, interrupted exception. Done. So whenever that alert will appear, at least you are able to observe that window properly. Now let's switch to alert. And yes, what I need to do again, same, very first, alert to text, I would like to capture. So I'm just writing alert to DOS. Method is what? Get text method. Alert to dot get text method. And then suppose I would like to click on cancel button this time. So let's understand each and every method of alert interface. So this time we can just write alert to dot accept is for OK button. Then we can go with dismiss, where you can able to perform cancel button interaction. And as soon as I click on cancel, have a look. If I open it and if I do cancel, here the result is coming. You click cancel. I want same message, right? So already I have declared it one time. Same web element result option. Now I can just get the result option text here, correct? After interacting with the button. So I'm just writing alert to result is, and here I'm writing result option dot get text, correct? Let's do save it and let's observe the interaction with second alert. Again, if I execute the code, it will start with first, okay? So you will see step by step. Observe the output. Again, application will launch with the Chrome browser. Inside that, you can see first alert and second alert. You can see. And yes, we got the option, message here, you click cancel. And here also you can see, we got the same. What we found, you click cancel. That means our interaction is successfully completed. Easy? Now let me talk about how we can able to work with third alert. Whenever you are interacting with application and suppose you are able to see there is a prompt alert present. Again, how you can able to automate the same using Selenium. So very first, in this example, I need to click on this button to show you that alert is opening and we are able to interact. So guys, again, you can see there is a text and same tag. I will go with same XPath, only I will change a text. So here I'm changing the text and this is the element. I'll do copy and here I will write driver find element by dot XPath. I'm writing this and I will first click on it. Whenever we click on the button, yes, absolutely alert will open and there we will able to continue, correct? But again, I would like to add a static wait, thread dot slip. Just wanted to show you. And even it's up to you. If you don't wanted to add it, that's fine. So better, I'll continue, right? If you want, you can add that step. And how we can switch? So we just need to write driver dot switch to dot alert. Okay, alert is a method. Whenever you write alert method, return type of alert method is what? Alert interface object. That you can declare, okay, this is what? Alert number 3. I'm just writing alert number 3. Easy? Now, 3 steps I would like to perform here. Why 3? Have a look. What is the behavior of prompt alert? Whenever you click, you will be able to see this alert. First step, I would like to capture message. So just to get that current text or message of that alert, I will write here a statement. Okay. This is, I'm writing alert 3. Alert 3 text is, correct? And how you guys are able to capture the text of alert 3, I will be writing alert 3 dot. Yes, very straightforward. We have a method get text. After that, what is the second step? I need to enter here something, right? Suppose I'm writing hi. So how you will prompt it? So just to perform that prompt action, okay, so let me write here. This is what? This is my prompt action. I will be writing alert 3 dot send keys, okay? And suppose here I'm writing hello all. That's it. This is what the prompt I would like to do. And then you can see I would like to click on OK button. When I click on OK, then only I can see some message here. You enter what? I enter hi in this example, right? So I'm getting the same message. But suppose you enter hi and okay, you enter hi and if you click on cancel button, you will not able to see here any data. So it depends on your action, you will see the output. This time I would like to interact with OK button. So absolutely alert 3 dot, we have a method accept. Correct now? So we can write here alert 3 dot accept. So this time This will open prompt alert, send the data, and immediately you should be able to see that result. So better guys, I will add one more step. So here I'm adding alert 3 result is correct, and result option same element result option dot get text. Get the text of that result option. Easy. So let's understand and let's observe the output for all three types of alert. Simple alert, confirmation alert, and the prompt alert. Let's have a look. If I can execute this current code, run as a testng test, observe the output everyone. Application will launch and there you can see first interaction, second interaction which is waiting, and third interaction also completed. And at this moment, if I can show you the output here, just have a look. You enter all, means technically I can see all three results. Alert 1 text, alert 2 text, alert 3 text. Even alert 1 result message, alert 2 result message, we click on cancel right, and alert 3 result message where we have entered hello, hello all. So whatever steps you will perform, based on that you will able to see the output. So basically these are the three types of alerts available in application. Whenever you interact or whatever the design is there for that app, based on that you will see the alert type. But whatever type of alert it is, using alert interface, you can handle that alert in Selenium. Now coming to the second part, I will show you what is authentication popup. Most of the real-time application, whenever we start automating, you will able to see some authentication popup, which will ask you to enter your real credentials, username and the password. If you don't enter, you will not able to proceed. Or many of the time, that step is repeated. How you guys are going to automate then same? There comes another technique in Selenium. Means we don't have a separate method or any interface. We can say there is one hack that we can do and we can easily interact with authentication popup. Let me show you first scenario so you will understand the topic. On the same application, Internet Heroku app, you will get multiple example. For authentication popup also, they have given one example. This is basic auth. And there you can see username and password is admin. Okay. So as soon as I navigated to this link, immediately what will happen? This URL address will ask you to enter username and password. And this should be right. Okay. If you don't enter, no, you will not able to proceed. So if you're thinking that, okay, that's fine, we can automate this window, right? This alert and we can interact. No, guys. This is not a step that you can't perform here right click, you can't perform an open inspection window, and you can't proceed with this window like this, like a normal automation logic. So this is called authentication popup. Okay. Whatever popup is coming and it is asking you to pass your real data. This is called, authentication popup. But in Selenium, how we can handle it? You can't handle it directly, okay? See, in manual way, when you open this application, whenever from the UI you are able to see this username and password to be entered, we can write, no problem. But how to handle it in Selenium? There is another hack. So let me cover this example too. Very first, I'll show you. If I can open this application, okay? And in Selenium, suppose I'll go to another test case. I will create a new class, okay? Here I'm writing authentication popup, okay? Let me create my test. Done. And here I will start with the session again. First statement is create driver session, right? How we can create? We have to write web driver, it is equal to new Chrome driver. Correct now, everyone? When you write this, you will able to create your Chrome browser session. Let me import it from Selenium and I will navigate to my application first. See, driver.get when you follow, you will able to navigate to that application, whatever URL address you will write. Currently, I'm using this application and guys, just have a look. What I'm expecting, suppose when I enter this application, immediately I should navigate to that app and maybe I should able to perform some operation. So at this moment, you can't automate this authentication popup directly. Absolutely. Whenever you try to navigate, you will get this pop-up, right? Have a look. If I can save the script, and if I can show you direct execution, what is happening in Selenium, just have a look. So this time, application will launch. I mean, browser will open first. And say it is launching application, and you will able to see the same pop-up. But are we able to handle it in Selenium directly? Answer is no. Okay. So for authentication pop-up, you can't handle it directly using some method or interface. You can bypass it. Okay. So whenever you write this, you are getting this pop-up. And at this moment, you can see here manually, if I send, what is the username? Admin and admin as a password. And if I can click on sign in, it will log in, right? And there you can see I'm getting this basic auth, this kind of message. Even congratulations, you must have proper credential, this message. Suppose in Selenium also I need to handle or capture these two messages right now. How I can do that? First of all, suppose this message I want. So I will just go and inspect this message. Where it is coming, have a look. Second message coming with the paragraph tag, okay, P tag. If you want both the message, basic auth also, then you need to identify the parent where you can interact with both the child. Because currently basic auth and both the message, okay, that paragraph tag message also I want. So I will go with this one, ID. Can you see? If you follow this div tag, under div, we are having basic auth, we are having paragraph tag. So better I will go with ID content. And here I'm trying to write, okay, driver, find element by dot ID. And then whatever data it is, I would like to capture the same. I'm writing just get the text. And get text method always return you string. Okay, so I'm just declaring string text. And here on the next line, I would like to print the same. At this moment, if I can try to run the script, this will fail. Why? Because we are not handling the basic authentication pop-up. Correct? Have a look. Save the code. And if I can run it again. Understand every time with the problem statement. Okay, what is the problem? If you don't do that step, see, if I don't handle it, I will not able to proceed, no? And then, if you can see here in the output, I'm getting my test code fail. It says fail. And see what the message I'm getting? No such element exception. Which element is not found by the Selenium? Selenium says unable to locate the element. See, unable to locate the element whose ID is content. Clear? So at this moment, this element is not found. Why? Because we haven't authenticated, we haven't completed that step. So how we can bypass this step, everyone? Whenever you need this basic authentication to handle, you can't directly inspect that authentication from here, from the UI side, and you can't automate that. To bypass this better, you can provide your credentials directly inside your URL address. Means basic syntax for it. Let me explain. Okay, if I can write with syntax, then whatever your URL address it is, suppose HTTPS colon, and here we are having generally domain name, right? So whatever domain it is, okay, app domain I will say. So app domain it is, and then we can proceed with other step, right? Or other relative text path, relative path of that particular application. But whatever application domain it is, before that, you can write your username, colon, your password, and then you can apply @ symbol. This is the one particular hack that you can follow just to bypass that step. And you can easily interact with that application. You can try it for real-time application also. It will definitely work. Okay. So how I can handle it now? Whatever the current username and password it is, I need to pass it through my URL address. Okay. So current URL address and the application domain is what? The internethiroku.com. Before this, you need to apply admin colon admin and then concatenate this through the @ symbol. Simple. Just provide this. This time, previous scenario was fail. Previously, without writing your username and password, means without writing your credentials. Okay, observe that test got fail. But now I'm trying to show you how you can automate any authentication pop-up in Selenium. This is the way you can automate. No direct method, no any method interface support, right? Alert handling is only possible in 3 ways. because three types of alerts are there. But for every possible authentication pop-up, just enter your real username and password along with the URL address and you will be able to log in. Okay, let me show you. So at this moment, scenario is the same. Let me run this and let me show you. So this time we can see immediately it will accept your username and password and yes, you log in successfully. So this time you are getting both the message inside the console. If you can see, I'm getting both the message. Basic auth and congratulations, you must have proper credential. It worked, right? So try to understand in Selenium, whenever there is an alert appear, to handle the alert, we need to switch to the alert window first, and then we can handle the alert using four methods. If you wanted to capture text of the alert, use get text. If you wanted to interact with OK button, use accept method. If you really wanted to interact with cancel button, use dismiss method. And just to prompt, use send keys method. And for authentication pop-up, you can just pass your real credentials along with the URL address, and this will work. This is how you can handle any alert and authentication pop-up in Selenium. That's all for this video. Try this and tell me how exactly it works, right? So that's all for the video. Thank you everyone for watching the video.